Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know this batch of videos, it has been very video game heavy. It's just been on my mind, and today I'm taking a look at the top 25 video game franchises, dead video game franchises that need a revival. Number 25, let's just jump in, is Columns. Um, We've only had a couple of Columns games back in the Genesis era, and then Sega just stopped making them. They never really were as successful as, Puyo Puyo or Tetris or Dr. Mario, but I can't see any reason why Sega doesn't just put out like a new Columns game. Even if it's just the original Columns or Columns, you know, 3 or one of the others, just with like modern graphics and updated music or something. Just something. Give us something new. Number 24 is Raiden. Now, this was a short lived shoot 'em up franchise that was in the arcades and then disappeared. Um, as far as I know, the last one was on PS1, but I could be wrong. But not only do I want to see a modern um, arcade style shoot 'em up in the franchise, but I'd also like to see, in addition to that, a 3D style space exploration type shoot 'em up. Like a Star Fox or a Rogue Squadron type game. Number 23 is Contra. Now, this one, I guess they have tried to revive a few times. Um, I think the problem is they're stuck in the past. They don't update it. They're trying to recreate the retro style of Contra because that's what people remember. But I think we need a proper modern Contra. Make it 3D. Make it like Gears of War. Update it. Put some effort into it, and people will be like, "Oh hell yeah, this is fucking cool." Not just another fucking you know rip off, knockoff clone of the original fucking arcade game. We don't need that again. We already have the original fucking arcade game. Number 22 is Vector Man. This is another one that needs the modern, AAA big budget blockbuster 3D treatment. Vector Man was really cool back in the day, and I think it would make for an exciting game if Sega could get their shit together. Number 21 is Rogue Squadron. I mentioned that a minute ago. We haven't had a good Rogue Squadron game in for fucking ever. And now with all the new expanded lore and new movies, new scenes, new fights, new battles, etc., there's room for a new Rogue Squadron. Hell, how come we really didn't get any video games based on the Disney trilogy or any of the Disney stuff? And that's weird to me. Number 20 is Pitfall. Again, I'm not talking, 2600 side-scrolling Pitfall or, Mayan Pitfall, Harry, Sega Genesis. I can't remember what that game's called. The Mayan Adventures or something like that. No, I want like a proper, like what we had on the GameCube, a proper full-on 3D. Let's explore the, like a Tomb Raider, but Pitfall. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Ice Climbers, Ice Climbers. I want something modern again, similar or reminiscent of Captain Toad. Like you got a little mountain, 3D mountain to explore, and as you climb the mountain, but it's all, again, modern graphics, 3D. I don't want just another 8-bit game. Come on, people. Jesus Christ. Number 18 is Adventure Island. Adventure Island was a big franchise back in the day. We got 3 games on the NES, a couple games on the Super NES, and then it just died. Like, literally just died. And I don't know what the hell happened. Again, I would like to see a modern Adventure Island game. Again, similar to like, something like a Banjo Kazooie type game. Full 3D. Let me explore the island. Um, Fucking bring back the skateboard. Whatever. Something fun. Number 17, Final Fight. This is another one. Um, This is one I would actually prefer a more retro style 2D type graphics, but I'd be okay if it was like the Donkey Kong Country treatment, where it was 2D but 3D graphics. I'd be okay with that. Um, a modern Final Fight. Um, just something new, give us something fun. Another one similar to Final Fight, Streets of Rage. Now I think they did try to bring back Streets of Rage recently. Um, not too long ago, but again, the problem was they relied too heavily on nostalgia. I think Streets of Rage needs to be done modern. Give us a 3D Streets of Rage, 3D space, like Die Hard Arcade. We didn't get enough 3D beat 'em ups back in the day. They tried, and then they said, nah, never mind. And I don't know why. Number 15 is Area 51. The light gun game, the arcade game was fun, but why can't we get a good, proper, like Xbox, PS4, 5, whatever, 3D first person shooter set in the Area 51 universe? Let us re explore that game, but modernized. It doesn't have to be a light gun game. It shouldn't be a light gun game because light guns don't exist anymore and that technology is outdated and doesn't work with modern monitors. But yeah, something like that. Similarly, number 14 is House of the Dead. I want a House of the Dead that's reminiscent of Resident Evil, but like plays like House of the Dead. It's like a first person shooter, but it's like House of the fucking Dead. Number 13 is Panzer Dragoon. Again, Panzer Dragoon was a big budget 3D AAA blockbuster title back in the day. Why can't we get another one? The last one we got was on the Xbox, and I don't know if it was a thing where Sega was just in financial turmoil back then and they didn't know what they were doing or whatever. But maybe the game wasn't a hit. But we need a new Panzer Dragoon game. Now, number 12, I'll admit, did have a recent entry not too long ago. This is Toe Jam and Earl, but I still want another one. I want I want Sega or whoever owns the rights to partner with, Retro Nintendo and let Retro Studios do a Toe Jam and Earl game and see what happens. That's what I fucking want. Give us something with, modern, magic, modern gameplay, but with that retro aesthetic, something that just looks and plays fun. Number 11, Altered Beast. We got one fucking Altered Beast game. It got ported to everything. And then that was it. And then we got like a GBA, spin-off or remaster or whatever the fuck it was. And then they just buried the fucking thing. Come on, make us a new Altered Beast game. And again, give it the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze treatment, part 2D, part 3D, but, retro enough that we can be like, hey, hell yeah. Number 10, and I don't understand this franchise was so big, it got TV shows, it got fucking spin-offs, everything. Why don't we have a new Carmen Sandiego game? Uh Seriously, let's get a good Carmen Sandiego game. Let's update it, you know. Number 9, Jazz Jackrabbit. Now, I could go either way. Give me a Sonic Mania update style Jazz Jackrabbit, or give me a proper 3D, you know, uh, Mario 64, Mario Odyssey type Jazz Jackrabbit. Either or. I could go either way. Number 8, Duke Nukem. Now, I know what you're saying. Wait a minute. No, not Duke Nukem 3D. I mean the original Apogee side-scrolling sci-fi action Duke Nukem. Yes, I want a proper, updated, modern graphics, side-scrolling Duke Nukem game. Because the side-scrolling Duke Nukem games were nothing like Duke Nukem 3D. And I feel like Duke Nukem 3D kind of tainted the Duke Nukem franchise, and people forgot that he started out as a side-scrolling game, and that bums me out because the side-scrolling games were actually pretty fucking fun. Number 7, uh, I'm not the only one crying for this, but come on, Nintendo, what the fuck? We need F-Zero, goddammit. Seriously. Like, I'm not saying make an F-Zero, I'll buy your console or get back into your ecosystem, but people are fucking clamoring for F-Zero. You know this, you're not stupid, but you won't do it because you are stupid. So, whatever. Number 6, Beautiful Joe. Again, I want it done in the style of the GameCube game. Modern 3D style graphics, but retro 2D style gameplay. I don't necessarily want to make this one full on explore it in a 3D space because that's not what Beautiful Joe was, and I think it could work in a modern, on a modern system. And I mean, I'm talking Capcom, give it a budget, put some effort into it, make it a real game. Number 5, I don't know if there's a rights issue here or not, so this one might be fishy, but Primal Rage. God damn, I was in love with Primal Rage back in the day. And they were actually, like, literally working on Primal Rage 2, and somehow it got canceled and never finished. I'm not saying give us that. Don't give us that. I don't want that. What I want is, use modern graphics, make it look good. You can do so much with dinosaurs. Update it, give us new dinosaurs, new locations, new music, new backgrounds, new cutscenes, new story. Give us new animations, new fatalities. Just give us a new fucking Primal Rage. God damn. Number 4 is a franchise that was staying current all the way up into the Wii, and then it just fell off. And I don't know who has the rights. I don't know what happened. But what happened to Rampage? You had the game on the Wii, and it was a big success. Total Destruction or whatever it was called? And I fucking had it. I fucking loved it. It was one of those few games I had on the Wii that I was like actually excited had motion controls. I was like, hell yeah, this is fun. Give me a new Rampage game. The game was a big hit. Then there was the fucking movie, and then nothing. We didn't even get a game based on the movie. Come on, dipshits. Make us a new Rampage game. Now, number 3 is one that I have been bitching about ever since the GameCube game got canceled. And either finish the fucking GameCube game. Come on, you've had enough time. Can't be that, can't be that expensive to go back and finish a game that you almost goddamn finished back, 30 years ago or 20 years ago or whatever it was. Give us a new Turrican game. And I don't care if it's like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze type, 3D graphics, 2D space, or if it's a fucking proper 3D, like a fucking Lost Planet or Jet Force Gemini type gameplay, something. Just give me a new Turrican game, damn it. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, people? Number 2 is Boogerman. We can get a pseudo-modern Earthworm Jim, but we can't get a new Boogerman? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody fucking liked Earthworm Jim, but everybody loved Boogerman. Where's the new Boogerman? Come on, kids today have a sense of humor, just like we did back when we were kids. Uh, just fucking do it. God damn. And number 1, I know people are gonna shit on me for this, but I miss it. I love it, and I'm surprised we didn't get a proper N64 game. Where's Cool Spot? What the hell? 7-Up was like, here's our mascot, and they gave us like a cool NES game and a really dope 16-bit game on the Genesis and Super Nintendo, and then they just said, never mind, we changed our mind. And I was like, no, dude, this game's cool. Give us another one. I want it like Mario Odyssey, Mario 64, full 3D world to explore, even if it's cheesy, who gives a shit? Just fucking something, people. Come on. There's so many other dead franchises that need to be brought back to life, but these are the 25, like, these are the ones that hurt my heart. Like, give me just any one of these games. Any one of these games. Just come on, damn it.